Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the mining news on Commodity TV. This program was produced on behalf of and paid for Aurania Resources, Uranium Energy and Miata Metals. Aurania Resources announced that it has been granted 3 new exploration licenses for polymetals, including gold, on the Brittany Peninsula in northwestern France through a wholly owned French subsidiary. President and CEO Dr. Keith Barron commented, "The French government's decision to grant us these permits is an excellent opportunity for Brittany and the Pays de la Loire to gain a deeper understanding of their mineral resources and for France to find new metal deposits to secure the country's supply through the exploration work carried out by the company." This is also a new opportunity for Aurania in a country where institutional stability and high-quality infrastructure make exploration safer and more efficient than in other regions of the world. Initial mining inventory studies conducted by the French Geological Survey, the BRGM, confirmed the presence of gold associated with strategic metals over more than 150 kilometers along the shear zone, in some cases with exceptional grades. This demonstrates the strength of the hydrothermal activity that took place in this region. This now appears to represent a new opportunity for Uranium Resources and could be the long-awaited breakthrough. Uranium Energy Corp, or UEC, announced strong results for the first quarter of the fiscal year 2026. The company is successfully working to build America's only vertically integrated uranium fuel supply chain from mining to conversion to support enrichment in the United States. Production is also set to increase with the construction of new low-cost in-situ recovery facilities in Wyoming and Texas. Physical stockpiling, which must now be classified as strategic stockpiling in anticipation of the Section 232 decision, is also paying off in view of the predicted supply shortages in uranium. Production costs are very well under control. Total costs per pound were $34.35, including cash costs per pound of $29.90 and non-cash costs per pound of $4.45. Based on production of 68,612 pounds of precipitated uranium and dried and drummed U3O8 uranium concentrate for the quarter. The complete overhaul of the yellowcake thickener and calciner to support 24/7 operation was completed at a central processing plant called CPP in Irigaray. Drying and drumming operations resumed and approximately 49,000 pounds of U3O8 were packaged between November 13th and 30th this year. Furthermore, a development decision was made to proceed with the fully permitted Ludeman in-situ recovery project for the first plant pad. Planning for the satellite ion exchange facility is progressing and procurement of the IX vessels is underway. This was followed by a significant expansion of the Christensen Ranch well field development. Construction of 6 additional gathering houses in new well fields at the Christensen Ranch ISR operation in the Powder River Basin is underway. It is also encouraging that Burke Hollow is nearing commissioning as America's next ISR mine. Key construction milestones have been largely completed, setting the stage for the startup of the newest ISR production facility in South Texas. Progress at Burke Hollow and Christensen Ranch is expected to lead to increased production capacity by the end of fiscal 2026. Work is progressing on the FAST-41 permit for Sweetwater. Drilling and construction plans for the mill upgrade have been initiated. In October 2025, a 34,000-meter core drilling program was commenced at Rough Rider with the objective of converting inferred uranium resources to indicated resources to support the previously announced proposed pre-feasibility study for the high-grade world-class Rough Rider project in the Athabasca Basin in Saskatchewan in Canada. A huge success and strategic move is the establishment of United States Uranium Refining and Conversion Corp. This positions UEC as the only vertically integrated uranium company in America that combines mining and processing with plant refining and conversion under one roof. The feasibility study has begun. The balance sheet is strong with almost $700 million in cash, uranium reserves and shares at market prices. And very important, ladies and gentlemen, the company has no debt. I love that. The physical uranium inventory prior to the Section 232 disclosure is 1.356 million pounds of U3O8 as of 31st October this year, valued at almost $112 million at market prices, excluding approximately 199,000 pounds of precipitated uranium and dried and barrel stored U3O8 at the Irigaray CPP. In addition to the uranium from the operation, a further 300,000 pounds of U3O8 is expected to be added by the end of December 2025 through purchase agreements at an attractive price of $37.05 per pound, of course. UEC is our long-term favorite and is worth re-entering after the consolidation. The pointed figure chart now indicates a price target of $33 for the stock over 2 to 3 year horizon. Miata Metals announced further drill results from the Jones Trend zone at its Sela Creek gold project in Suriname. The results of drill holes 25 DDH 037 to 39 and 42 and 246 confirmed gold mineralization in Jones Trend over 750 meters times 250 meter corridor to a depth of 200 meters, which remains open along strike and depths. Importantly, a 500 meter step-out drill hole confirms this continuity, more than doubling the known mineralized area. Re-evaluation of geophysical data suggests that the main structures at Sela Creek, which may reflect the extent of the gold system, continue to a depth of 1.5 kilometers, and 10,061 meters were drilled in 2025, achieving the annual target, with results from 2,755 meters still pending. You can also find all information on our Commodity TV app in German and English, as well as everything related to commodities. Please note the disclaimer displayed. The stocks discussed are or will be part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate, and SRC, its employees, and/or I and myself may be or are shareholders in the companies. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.